section, this is the worst hero movies ever. There might be some on here that I might disagree with. I've seen my fair share of like terrible Marvel and DC films, and there might be more besides Marvel and DC. So let's see about this.
Where the hell am I?
These superhero films were anything but super.
Okay.
WatchMojo.com.
Hold on a second. Hold on a
counting
second.
down our picks for the top 10 worst superhero movies.
We're mistakes. We never should have happened.
Just to be clear, we're singling out superhero movies that aren't just unbelievably bad, but are bad despite having strong comic source material to work with.
Destroy Superman. Later. He's a little bit anxious. Can you blame him?
Number 10, X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Give me a sec. Give me a minute.
Nobody kills you but me.
Kicking off our list is the boring prequel that makes X3 look good. Not only does Origins do away with any of the remaining mystery behind its title character, it goes even further and ruins other fan favorites like Gambit and Deadpool. Beyond that, it's hard to remember anything other than a blur of bland action, flat dialogue, and weak special effects, topped off by a frightening CGI Patrick Stewart.
I'm a mutant, like you.
I can hear your thoughts.
Yes, and I can hear yours. You're safe now. Come, we have to go.
Number 9.
It did not suck. I do see the problems with it in terms of, yeah, the CGI was weird. Because like if you watch the first ever X-Men movie, you can actually see the claws coming out of Wolverine's knuckles. I don't know. Obviously see the knife coming out of his hands. Yeah, I understand that the CGI and the special effects were terrible. They weren't the worst. I mean, I've seen worse. Let me be honest, but I am pissed off how they f***ed up Gambit and Deadpool severely, especially Deadpool. I'm not gonna get into that. People are saying that one of the biggest reasons why it sucked was because it was unnecessary for an origin story. He was already the star in the first 3. It was pointless to have an origin story because we already know so much about him. So it did not suck. Despite the flaws, I still enjoyed it. I still liked it. Okay, I still enjoyed the movie. If you think it sucked, that's fine. I respect people's opinions, so don't come on my comment section and be like, you, okay? So, okay, now this one did suck. Ghost Rider, this one did suck.
Ghost Rider.
Can't hit my damn arm on this. I don't what.
This film was so bad, Hollywood gave it a sequel. Jokes aside, Nicolas Cage plays stunt rider Johnny Blaze, who's turned into a flaming demon and uses his powers to defy the devil.
Okay, now, yeah, this movie actually did suck. I didn't like the movie at all.
Despite the deep comic source material, this flick is a chain of cheesy dialogue poured over one-dimensional characters and blended with Cage's overacting.
You look really good. I've seen you on TV. You know, I watch a lot of TV, and you do a really good job.
Yeah, I guess.
Any hope that the character would get its proper due burns out pretty fast.
Look into my eyes.
Number 8. Judge.
He wasn't the worst casting. I mean, he was pretty bad. Let's be real here. It was bad, but it could have been worse. But yeah, I mean, he lacked charisma. That was the biggest thing. The charisma, he did not have any of it. So I don't know who would have been the best Ghost Rider, but definitely not Nicolas Cage. I want to see the new version of Ghost Rider because don't get me wrong, I like Johnny Blaze, but I forgot the new version's name. If you guys don't know, he appeared in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I believe. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This new Ghost Rider drives a car. I think it's a classic 1969 Dodge Charger. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, but that would look cool, and I like his design too. The sweater he wears is pretty cool. So I read too on why Marvel might not even give him his own film. There was a lot of reasons, but here are the 2 of them. Because both movies sucked severely, and Nicolas Cage even said he's not interested, which is good. And also too, because Marvel, they don't want to up their record in terms of like having the great Marvel films in the last few years. In the last few years, they've done great with everything from, well, I know people were a little iffy on Age of Ultron, but I enjoyed it. Civil War, Deadpool, Logan, like, and there might be others, so they don't want to screw it up. And I understand that. I don't know. It's a huge risk if they do it. If they get a perfect casting, they could be good. So I don't know. Who knows? Now, Judge Dredd. Now, I saw this film once. One time I saw this movie, and yes, I am aware that people were pissed off at how Stallone removed the helmet, because in the comics, yes, I know that he never took off his helmet. So yeah, I am aware about that. And I am aware that people like the remake better, which is actually surprising. When people remake a movie, people prefer the original all the time, and they get pissed. So I don't know.
Dredd.
I am the law.
This mysterious super cop patrols the streets of a nightmarish future as judge, jury, and executioner. While all the elements of a compelling and gritty film are there,
I'm judging, I'm
dreadful
jury,
comic
and
adaptation
I'm
takes the usual
execution
shortcuts.
too.
As if going against the comics and having the hero remove his helmet isn't bad enough, he also partners with Rob Schneider and
Yeah,
subjects
that's
us to
weird.
more cringeworthy and smug dialogue than we can handle.
I'm gonna stay here until I'm caught or until you apologize!
The law can't apologize!
Number 7, Elektra.
Okay, I
Bad
can.
as Daredevil is,
I've never
it's
seen this one, so I can't
contractually
get my thoughts on
obligated
this.
Jennifer Garner spin-off that flushes the franchise down the toilet. After coming back from the dead, Elektra decides to protect a man and his child from a ninja clan. While we can sorta deal with Frank Miller's iconic and sexy assassin being turned into a PG-13 hero, nothing in this film is electrifying.
Yeah.
From its narcoleptic pace
I mean, 'cause,
to its
like,
dull portrayal of ninja magic.
Don't worry.
It's never good to.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. How do you know?
I died once.
You should never.
Number 6.
You should never make a violent character PG because it doesn't work. Everyone was always complaining about Wolverine in X-Men, how he never had blood. He would stab people and everything, but there was never any blood. And same thing with Mortal Kombat. What the movie is violent as hell, and then you watch the movie, there's like hardly any blood. But there was only like one scene with blood. It's like, come on. I mean, if you watch Elektra in Daredevil, she is way better. That's my question. Like, so because she got resurrected, is she immortal? I don't know that much. I know somewhat about Elektra, but I don't know everything. Okay, I'm not a master expert when it comes to like research, so just putting that out there. I've never seen this movie either, Superman. I don't watch any of them because I'm pretty sure they suck.
Superman 4, The Quest
No
for
offense. No offense.
Proving
What
that
was that?
Superman is vulnerable to more than just kryptonite, this is the flick that ends this cinematic series on a low note.
One moment. I'd like all the people back there to know that our subway system is still the safest and most reliable means of public transportation. Thank you.
Instead of sending a serious message about nuclear weapons, this film became a joke because of its slashed budget, over-reliance on spandex, laughable villain, and effects so cheap that
Yeah, he
Superman
kinda
repairs
looks
the
like-
Great Wall of China with laser vision. How exactly does that work?
Someone explain to me.
Number 5, Captain America. We already know the Captain's story. Now, imagine it told as an extremely low-budget production lacking a brain or a pulse.
An American, just when I am needing help on my English lessons.
Featuring legendarily amateurish filmmaking, it fails because of things like poor cinematography and cheap costume design. Even worse, it features overly cheesy dialogue, wooden acting, and a not-so-red skull with an Italian accent.
And now I send our tortured souls to rest.
Speak for yourself.
Number 4, The Spirit. This film noir tries and fails to tell the story of a dead cop who returns from the grave to fight crime. It even stars Samuel L. Jackson and Scarlett Johansson as the villains. How could it possibly go wrong? Well, for starters, every character has the depth of a cardboard cutout. Plus, they're dressed as Nazis and disintegrate cats. Not cool. That's right, this movie is bizarre.
Let's die!
Number 3, Steel. This movie had the potential to be the 90s Iron Man, except for its lack of production values and talent.
Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire.
As a result, this tale of an arms creator who takes to the streets to keep his weapons.
I'm done. That was retarded. I still say Batman and Robin is the worst. I mean, if you've never seen it, which is actually pretty fortunate, I don't recommend the movie at all. But if you're dead curious, then go right ahead. But believe me, you're not gonna enjoy it. So that's just that was my reaction to that video. I mean, if you have any other videos for me to react to, do you agree with this list? Let me know. X-Men did not suck, but or Origins, Wolverine, but whatever. Yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. So yeah, guys, I'll wrap this up. So be sure to hit the notification button, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till then, Reckless Rich. Bye.